Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Today I want to do an acrylic video on how to ombre. So the brush I'm using is my number 10 Glitterbels brush, which I absolutely love. It's really good. I'm using soft white shimmer, which came in today. I think this is Peacherbel cover. Snowdrops white, and then I'm just using glass slippers as well to cap everything. So I'm going to start off with my white, and the white I'm using is the soft white with some shimmer in it, and I really like this. It just came in today, so I was really excited to film this video. And what I'm basically doing is I'm applying a medium-sized bead to almost the end of my nail, and I'm going to just gently blend that. The point of this is not to create any kind of fade or anything, it's just to apply some color to the nail. And I'm just doing the same thing with this bead. I'm not going to apply another bead above this. I'm just going to basically, as you can see, use the tip of my brush and really light pressure to just fade that up. Now I'm going to repeat this to all my nails, applying a medium bead just for color, making sure that I'm keeping everything nice and thin. I don't want anything to be thick and bulky. Blend up as well if you need to. And then again with that bead and just blending that up. I'm not going to be placing another bead above this. And I'm using the tip of my brush and really light pressure. You don't want to put too much pressure when just applying color to the nail. Now here I've thought of using a little bit of a quicker method and apply a bigger bead from the highest point of where I'm applying that white, and I thought of just dragging that down as much as I could, and then I'm just applying another bead and doing the same thing over there. It's basically the same thing, just the other way around really, but I find it faster when I can apply a bigger bead to start with. So I've just done that to this nail as well, and using the tip of my brush to move that acrylic around. You want to pick up medium size beads, and you don't want them to be too wet, otherwise they will just run everywhere. Now with this bead I did accidentally go to a bit too high up, but it's fine because I kept it relatively thin, which I was happy with. So once that's done, I'm taking my Peacherbel cover, which I've never used before on me, so I thought I'd give this a shot. And this is the important bead, or one of the most important beads. It's going to be like where the blend begins, and it's where you're going to start to see the blend. Now this bead you want kind of wet, not too wet, because the drier the bead, the more it stays where you put it, compared to a wetter bead where the more you blend it, the more it disperses and dissolves, if that makes sense. So this bead was a little bit more dry, because I wanted it to stay pretty much where it was. As you can tell, it's not running much, it's just pretty much staying where I want it. And Glitterbels acrylic powders and monomer system really works well. I really like how easy it is to use their system. Like you can see there, the acrylic is just staying there. And at this point, just smooth everything out. Don't worry about the blend looking too perfect. Here I just want the cuticle nice and flush and kind of a blend, nothing too crazy. Now this is the important bead where it's going to create that really nice smooth transition, that really nice smooth blend. And with this bead, you want to have it quite wet because you want it again to disperse nicely into that white or whatever color you're using. So that's why you want that nice and wet. And I'm going to repeat this to all the fingers, of course, because I'm doing an ombre in all of them. Starting off with that first bead that begins the blend, going quite a little wet with this one, because again you want it to blend nicely, and then going in with a bit of a drier bead at the cuticle. I really like this brush, by the way, if you're wondering if this brush is good. It's amazing. I love round brushes now. like instead of the flat ovals. And here just applying that nice wet bead, and then as you can see it blends so easy. I would say the key to getting that nice blend would be to use like a nice wet bead. Nothing too wet, of course, just something that will blend really nicely. And then just apply another bead and blend that down. Then just applying that cuticle bead. I forgot to do the second bead like after this, so in the end I'm just gonna go and fix that, but I don't show it on this finger just because I forgot. And I like this core powder, like it's my first time trying it, but I do like it. I didn't feel like it suited my skin tone the best. I feel like the pink tones suit me a bit better, but this was really nice. I still would use this. Then again, cuticle bead, nice and close. Don't touch the skin. Just push it up really close, but don't touch it to the skin. Otherwise you will get lifting. And if you do touch it, because it does happen at times, just use the tip of your brush to clean up, just like that. And it will be fine. And if you still do have a tiny bit touching the skin, you can just go in with an e-file after and just file it away if you can. Now going in with that bead to blend everything, going down. Now if you want to make your blend look like it's starting from a lower point on the nail, of course you can apply a bead right under that last bead, you know, the blended one, and that should help create a blend, sorry, more closer towards the free edge. And then my cuticle bead, really tiny bead for my little finger, and just tucking that in really close, but I'm not touching the skin. And then I just missed a spot there, so I was just filling that and blend that down. When you blend down, don't put too much pressure. The bead is wet, so it will do all the work for you. Just make sure that you're just blending down gently. Do not put a lot of pressure. And make sure to pat more than drag. So pat, pat, then drag, pat, pat, then drag. Patting helps you move the acrylic around, and dragging helps you blend it. So here I am going in that middle finger again with that bead I forgot to do. And as you can see, it looks more even now. And now I'm done and I'm happy with everything, so I'm going to cap. Now because the Peacherbel cover is a core powder, you don't need to encapsulate that. So I'm just capping where I've done the blend and down from there. And you don't want to ruin all that hard work you've put in creating that nice smooth transition, so please do cap that. Don't just file over it, because you'll just remove all the layers and it just won't look like a blend at all. I've done that mistake before thinking I'd get away with it, but it just looks horrible. So I mean, if you can do it, good for you and go ahead, but I just personally find that capping it helps me file the nails like to perfection, so that they're nice and smooth without destroying all that hard work we did. So with clear beads I go, because this is a long nail, so I go a little wet so I can drag it all over the nail easy. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much to it. I just don't cap the core powder and everything else is fine. And I usually just cap really quick, nothing too crazy. I do build a bit of an apex with my clear. So now that the nails are done, I'm just going to file them. I'm happy with how they were looking. And I'm using this barrel bit from Amazon. I got this set recently. And they're really good. And because the nails are long, I find that just doing this motion helps me file easiest, like the whole nail. And here I am just doing that, really easy. Just make sure that it's all smooth. Check from the sides, check from the top, touch it with your finger. Be careful at the cuticle, use a nice fine bit. And I didn't include the whole filing process because I wanted to focus this video mainly on the ombre. Now you can see what these nails look like shiny. I decided to keep them matte, but yeah, right now you can kind of see what they look like shiny. Let me know down below if you like them matte or shiny, and please don't forget to hit that likes button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much to everyone who comments and subscribes, it means a lot. And now I'm just finishing off that top coat. This top coat is from Amazon. I got it as a trio and it's been really good. I will link that down below. And this is the final result. I really enjoy how these nails look. I like how it's shimmery underneath. That's why I used the soft white with the shimmer. Just applying some cuticle oil, and that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed doing them. I've really enjoyed wearing long nails recently. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.